say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the...
Welcome, folks, and what better way to celebrate the end of the week? Friday night basketball on 2K Sports. Here with the greats, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson, and Allie LaForce, our reporter. Well, a chance to check out some stats for him.
And currently, he's in the zone. A tremendous feel for the game. His assist numbers these past 5 games look a lot different from the rest of the season. And by different, I mean better.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Butler out there with Washington. Then it's Tony Bradley, and it's Richardson in at the 2. And for the Pacers, Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Miles Turner out there with Walker, and it's Nesmith in at the 3. Well, at this point of the season, the identity and merit of each team is becoming more and more clear, Graham.
Oh, yes, indeed. I mean, we have a good understanding of who the real contenders are. But there always seems to be a dark horse team that makes a push in the second half of the season. Anything can happen.
Now here's Walker. Outside Nesmith. Knocks down the triple.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Golden State. It's a 3-point game. Richardson, the pass to Butler. Curry looking it over. The 3. Indiana with a rebound. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
Last year, they battled to a stalemate, winning 1 game apiece.
A somewhat surprising split. One team made the playoffs and the other was lottery bound.
The shot by Butler, no good. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant, but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
No good on the free throw. And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Podziemski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
And Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Turner passes to Walker. Halliburton against Curry. Outside Nesmith. This one for 3. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
On the wing, Richardson. He's guarded by Nembhard. That's tipped. Walker with a steal. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Now here's Nembhard. Tight defense on him. Outside Walker. Clock at 6. Pass to Turner. There's the triple. And he buries his first look.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Richardson, the pass to Washington. Outside Richardson. Here's Curry. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
And while we can, let's take a look at the rookies who are leading the way in points this past month. Turner passes to Walker. Here's Halliburton. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Got a piece of it. 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Curry. Here's Washington. And Washington powers it through.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Here's Halliburton. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Outside Walker. Nembhard with it. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Pass to Nesmith. Now Nembhard. No one near him. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Outside Richardson. The Pacers pull it in. Now here's Nembhard. No points yet. Outside Walker. Halliburton against Curry. Clock at 4. Pulls up on the wing. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Halliburton's gotten his second bucket on the night.
This is a shot Halliburton's developed, the mid-range jumper.
Outside Richardson. Curry passes to Richardson. He drops it from range.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Halliburton against Curry. Halliburton, no good. Warriors trail by 5. Richardson finds Curry. Back to Richardson. Lets it go. The rebound by Nesmith.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
And Washington over to help. It's Walker on the wing. Back to Turner. Pass to Nesmith. On the wing, Nembhard. Guarded by Richardson. The 11th-footer. The shot by Nembhard, no good. The Warriors have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Walker against Curry. To the inside. And Butler the bucket on the assist by Curry.
How talented is Butler? I mean, just so adept at carving out some space inside and converting.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
I found it was an interesting game. Anything they couldn't get from their starters, they got from their reserves.
For a number of reasons, depth seems to become more important every year.
Mathurin's checked in for Indiana. The Warriors also with a sub. Curry, he's checked in for Washington. And here's Indiana now. 3-point lead. Nembhard outside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Curry finds Curry. Curry, a screen on Halliburton. And that's good. Stephen Curry for three.
Simply the greatest shooter we have ever seen. Every time he makes another three-pointer, he's adding to the record.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your track shoes ready. Especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule, you do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him. And so it's Indiana with it. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Back to Mathurin. Nesmith on the wing. Pass to Nembhard. 6 to shoot. With the drive. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
It's his first trip to the line.
Andrew Nembhard.
That one's off. Remember when people were questioning whether the Warriors were truly a dynasty, RJ?
I do, and that was erased for good with that championship run in 2022. I still think that is Steph's most important championship. That title cemented them as one of the all-time great teams of the last 50 years.
Now here's Richardson, scoring around 28.5 points a game. A very talented offensive player, and they take the lead. Richardson's got 5 points.
Looks like it could be a big night for him. Very strong start here in the first quarter.
Curry against McConnell. Up top, Nesmith. He has 7. Here's Post. Pass to McConnell. Drains the triple. And the Pacers lead by 2.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Hear that music, and here they go.
The Pacers making a switch here. Walker's checked in, and the Warriors will go with a different look here. So on the floor for Golden State, Keegan Murray is out there with Butler. Then it's Washington, and it's Curry in at the point guard position.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Halliburton outside. Outside Mathurin to the paint. Here's Turner. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Turner's got his second basket.
And you know, he's no stranger to physical play inside at either end. Turner's as tough as they come.
The 3 from Washington. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
3.
Curry's got his 5th assist in this one. Now Halliburton, a proven scorer in this league, averaging just over 25 a game. Down low. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
And you think Mathurin's coming off the pick to shoot? Think again.
McConnell against Curry. Pass to Richardson. On the wing, Murray. Up top, Curry. Outside, Richardson. Washington finds Curry. Shoots over McConnell. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
With the step back. Halliburton against Murray. Halliburton outside. The rebound by Murray. The Warriors lead by 3. Tries it from 16. The bank shot, no good. Indiana's got it going from distance in the second quarter. 4 of 5 from deep. Here's McConnell. And then Turner
with the dunk.
Playing with real urgency. Turner keeps the play alive. That work ethic from him is just fantastic.
Halliburton against Richardson. Now here's Curry. Defense right on him. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now. Here's McConnell. Second chance shot. And the ball's out of bounds. It was last touched by Richardson. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You look at the Pacers, they're in 6th place, but still time to make a move in the standings.
Checking out Indiana, they've stayed within arm's length of the conference leaders. That in itself is an accomplishment at this point in the season.
But it's something we expected. This team was built to compete with anyone.
Neesmith, he's checked in for Indiana. Nembhard comes in for McConnell. The Warriors leading.
Yeah, and I can't help but remember Tyrese Halliburton in the 2024 All-Star Game. A spectacular performance from him in that one. And the icing on the cake, him dropping the shot that took the East point total to over 200 points.
Now here's Halliburton. Last game, 26 points for him. Here's Mathurin. The shot from the low post is good. Mathurin's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Great body control allows Mathurin to finish through contact.
The kick out, Curry. Pass to Jackson Davis. And the Warriors miss again. The Pacers shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Outside Neesmith. Halliburton's got an open look. Count it. Make that 3 of 7 so far for him.
What a release. Halliburton getting rid of it.
Outside Richardson. Shot to stop the run. Uses the glass on the layup. Richardson's got 10 points.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And dialing into our broadcast remotely, I'm told we have Shams Charania here with a special report. Shams, take it away.
Hey, Brian. The news out of Phoenix today as the Suns front office is making early season changes. They're elated by the news that multiple-time MVP Nikola Jokic is joining the roster. This blockbuster announcement provides a center who's a proven leader and a champion on the floor. And with his ability to pass, score, rebound, Jokic will be a game changer in how this team plays and competes for years to come.
Good stuff there, Shams. Thanks for keeping us in the loop. And here's a view of the top shot blockers in the association. 5th, Miles Turner.
He always makes an impact with his shot blocking. He's a constant presence around the rim.
Indiana shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. First one falls for him.
And one thing Benedict Mathurin has no shortage of is raw athleticism. Now it's just a question of him honing that physical ability to be an effective pro-level player.
Walker, he's checked in for Indiana. Bradley, he's checked in for the Warriors. Butler comes in for Payton. Now here's Butler. He's got 12. Richardson, the pass to Curry. Shoots over Halliburton. Curry, no good.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
Pass to Halliburton. Back to Nembhard. There's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Coming off that win against the Sixers.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
Yeah, your second unit, those reserves, they can swing a game.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
At the line for the Warriors, Curry taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Pacers making a change here. And so Curry nails both of them.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
First trip to the line for him here.
3rd team foul. At the line.
And the first one at the line is good.
Tyrese Halliburton. 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Halliburton. 5 ticks left to play in the half. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Indiana ahead, up by 3. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Here with Coach Steve Kerr, your defense struggling to contain them in the first half. How do you remedy it?
We got to get back in transition. We got to make them feel us. You know, they're just running anything they want. We've got to at least disrupt the stuff they're trying to do.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the Fan half-court shot drum line. They're measuring up the shot. You're looking at it.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And kicking it off, let's quickly look at the Western Conference standings.
Well, looking at the Warriors, you know, Halloween was a long time ago, but this team is still the scariest group in the league. They're striking fear into every team that has to go against them, Shaq.
You're starting to scare me, Kenny.
Oh, okay. That wasn't scary.
And now, let's get into the Indiana Pacers game. It's been a close one so far.
Once they gain position underneath the backboard, it's hard to push them out of there.
And even when they don't have position, they have guys who will knife in and steal rebounds, like you're stealing a piece of that cake over there, Kenny.
Mm-hmm. That's good, too.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. It has been one outstanding game from Jimmy Butler.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Walker out there with Aaron Nesmith. And it's Turner in at the 5 down low. That's the group for Rick Carlisle getting going here in the second half.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Oh, Tyrese. That is how you complete a drive.
Pass to Bradley. Back to Richardson. Up top, Curry, defended by Halliburton. The 3 from Washington, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got his 6th assist of the night. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. 2-point game. Now here's Turner. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. There's a screen by Turner. Halliburton for 3. And he can't get that one to go. His 6th miss in 10 tries.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Nesmith with it. Richardson picks him up. Pass to Halliburton. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Now here's Richardson. 10 points for him. Back to Curry. And now around 2 minutes going by in this half. Here's Richardson. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
Pass to Nembhard. Halliburton outside. Outside Nesmith. Walker, a screen on Richardson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Nembhard. He buries it from 3. Nembhard's got 6.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Pass to Curry, looking to get it going. Richardson with it. Left side Curry. And the Warriors get it back. Back to Richardson. Tries again. Pacers with a rebound.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Too easy for Turner. The defense has to put up more of a fight around the rim.
Warriors trail by 7. Pass to Washington. Let's go with a 3. Rebounded by Halliburton.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Walker with it. Butler covering. Nembhard. Some solid defense from Butler. Golden State has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Miles Turner, the 11th pick by the Pacers in 2015 for much of his career with the team. He's endured the trade rumors. He said, I've still got PTSD from that, but I wanted to be here in Indy. And last season, a renegotiation of his contract, giving him an extension and a raise. Brian, he is locked in as their starting center.
Yeah, it would appear so, Allie. Thank you. Golden State has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Washington finds Curry. Back to Washington. Takes a 3. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Outside Nesmith. Puts up a deep 3. The Warriors pull it in. Curry's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. And Curry throws it down.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Here's Nesmith. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Turner in the high post. Hauled in by Curry. Curry's got 6 rebounds in the game. Back to Butler. Pass to Curry. Butler, a screen on Halliburton. Curry passes to Butler. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Indiana leading, now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Curry finds Butler. Washington outside. Curry passes to Butler. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. The Pacers have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. And then Turner with the dunk.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And Indiana with some changes. Jackson, he's checked in for Walker. Mathurin comes in for Nembhard. And it's McConnell in for Tyrese Halliburton. The Warriors also with a sub. Stephen Curry, he's checked in for Washington. Warriors trail by 4. Pass to Bradley. Now Curry. Outside Curry. Butler, a screen on McConnell. And again, no good by Golden State.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Back to Mathurin. A deep three. Bradley grabs the board. Bradley's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Over McConnell. Curry, no good.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
McConnell against Curry. And here's Turner. 11 points in the game. And it's Mathurin missing. Pass to Curry. Back to Curry. Outside Butler. Shoots over Mathurin. Butler, good. Butler's got 14.
A big night for Butler. We've seen him as the guy on a finals team, and Jimmy can definitely carry your offense.
Now here's McConnell. 9 points in the game. Turner finds Mathurin. And the shot goes. 9 points in the game.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Here's Curry. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a one-possession game. Well done.
Pass to Mathurin. Jackson with a screen on Curry.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
On the wing, Mathurin. He's covered by Curry. McConnell with a screen on Butler. Jackson for 3. Warriors with the rebound. And after this game wraps up, they're off to New York to take on the Knicks. And that's their 3rd game of a long 6-game trip.
Yeah, an assertive move there by Butler, shaking off his defender and finding the bucket.
And so it's Indiana with it. The Warriors getting their last shot to go.
Now at 4 fouls in the game, he'll start to have to be a little bit more careful with his defense the rest of the way.
And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. So on the floor for Golden State, we've got Tony Bradley. Washington out there with Butler. Then there's Stephen Curry, and it's Curry in at the point. Outside Mathurin. Indiana again missing.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Back to Curry. Shoots over Nesmith. Curry's shot is off.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Halliburton for 3. Oh, you got to guard Halliburton from there.
He's finally getting a chance to show off his range. I know he wishes he would have found his shot in the first half.
Here's Curry, and he nails that one right through the heart. And the Warriors lead by 7.
I doubt that's what they were looking for, but it works out.
Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Curry with it. Halliburton picks him up. And Curry throws it down.
Well, look, I mean, great anticipation on one end leads to points on the other.
And this is why turnovers give coaches and fans gray hairs.
Indiana's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this 4th quarter. Nembhard, right side. Outside Nesmith. Pass to Nembhard. Over Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot by Nembhard, no good. The Warriors lead by 9. Curry finds Washington. For 3. The rebound by Nesmith. The Pacers shooting about 41%. Halliburton outside. Pass to Turner. Bradley grabs the board. Bradley's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Washington passes to Curry. Back to Washington. From outside the arc. Pacers with a rebound. Neesmith's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Nembhard. And Indiana misses again. And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for the Warriors. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
He's taking what he can get here, has a 3 in each half.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here.
Here are your Indiana Pacers.
Walker, he's checked in for Matherin. Richardson's checked in for the Warriors. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. Point blank, he wants better shot selection. He told them, we're settling, guys. Come on. We're not being patient out there. We're not working the ball around. That has to change right now.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
And we're seeing a great mindset from Halliburton on offense. He's attacking relentlessly and getting well rewarded for it.
Back to Richardson. Halliburton against Curry. Off target with the 3.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Halliburton. Nembhard with it. Turner, a screen on Richardson. Nembhard, right side. The shot comes out.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Here's Richardson. The kick out. Curry takes the 3. Indiana with a rebound. Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
Nice shot by Walker.
This is how Walker likes to play. He invites contact and he dishes it out.
Curry passes to Richardson. Washington outside. Outside Butler. From 18 feet away. Yep, that one goes. Butler's got 20 points.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Halliburton against Curry. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Halliburton's got 11 in the second half.
And I appreciate how confident Halliburton is. For a guard, he handles himself well and deep.
Butler passes to Curry, shoots over Halliburton. Curry's shot is off.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
Pass to Turner. A minute 39 left in the game. Halliburton for 3. And it's Richardson with the rebound. Richardson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Curry with it, and Walker picks him up defensively. Pacers trail by 8. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. The Warriors pull it in. Butler's got his 4th rebound in this one. On the wing, Curry. Gets some space and parries the jumper. Curry's got 6 here in the quarter.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Warriors.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they've made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that anytime momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
And so this will lock down their 15th win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And while there were some guys out there that played well, what really stood out was the production for Jimmy Butler.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and Yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
Money from deep.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
Third team foul. At the line for the Warriors, Curry, 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that puts him up 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
I'm not going to lie, that's big, making all of those, giving them a little bit more breathing room.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
We've seen teams come back from this before. Smart to take the timeout and get everybody focused on exactly what needs to be done.
Here's Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. Misses the 3. And an intentional foul right there.
Miles Turner, first personal foul. 4th team foul. Shooting for Golden State, Tony Bradley, taking 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Now a timeout called by Indiana. They're trailing by 7. All right, guys, what's your take?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them, so why not go down fighting?
Bringing the heat now at midcourt. They work hard every day for this, fans. Your Pacers Breaker Dance Crew.
There's Nesmith with a 3. And that's an intentional foul.
Man, you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
Shooting for Golden State, Jimmy Butler, 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. And he's unable to get the second one. Curry with a steal. And so it's Golden State winning this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thank you, Jimmy. At times, it was not pretty out there, but you got it done. What made the difference?
We just continually play hard. I think at the end of the day, defense is all about will, want to, and how hard you play. And we got a lot of guys that just play hard.
The effort brought you the win. Congrats again.
Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. As we leave, we present our player of the game.